also your thing, right?
Yeah. I'll go to mine. I'll put it
Mother,
there.
we're streaming live.
Okay.
We are live. We are live. We are live.
Okay. We're live.
And thank you all for tuning in.
Mm-hmm.
We had a little technical difficulty.
We had more than a little technical difficulty. We had disaster. But I have to give you credit because you set this whole thing up.
But somehow we are live, and we got a scrolling text over there.
I don't know how we're live, but we're live. Scrolling text. So here's the deal. Some of you guys, people, women, men, and someone in between.
Eric Blake is one of them. Thank you for tuning back in.
Thanks, Eric. You found us. Some of you are aware that I have my own YouTube channel, The Karen Lee Poto Show, and I also have a podcast and YouTube channel with my son called Sex Talk with My Mom. This is the son.
This is my mother.
And we had some real funny things planned for today, so we don't want to do them twice. So what we're going to do is I'm going to keep them on. We're going to put them on my YouTube channel, The Karen Lee Poto Show, because...
Should we give just a quick synopsis of what we're about to do? Because
Yes.
what happens is we have a bigger Facebook Live audience, and so that's where we kind of want to, spend our time talking. But the quick synopsis that we made a Valentine's Day store.
Yes, it's a store that you can buy merchandise in, but the store has...
Oh, Mr. Pirate Brain also showed up.
Hey, Mr. Pirate Brain. So,
I'll show you the store real quick.
Okay, let's see the store. The store is not supposed to be, taken all that seriously.
I think it should be taken very seriously.
Okay. So, we'd like to get your input on this.
The store, I'll show you, is right here. Hold on. Coming up to the screen right now. Bingo.
See that store?
This is on our Sex Talk with My Mom page.
See those two people? That's us.
That's us. And if you have not been following it, my mother has been receiving some serious requests.
Yeah.
For your worn underwear.
Yeah, I got worn underwear requests. I got all kinds of weird requests.
And
not weird, but I'm not going to yuck anybody's yum.
Well, I have received none of these requests.
Yes, and he's a little upset about this.
So we decided to, I decided actually to start selling some of my
belongings.
My belongings in hopes that someone can pick up a nice Valentine's Day gift. And so some of the things you'll find on this lovely website are...
And these are legitimately for sale.
My worn panties.
And I'm sure that a lot of people are going to want
I'd like
those.
you to take a look at my legs in this picture. This is something that I'm quite proud of.
They're a little scrawny looking. And
thank you.
But the funny thing about these panties is that they're not exactly what I'd call new.
Oh, these are
a good 1999?
No, I think these are 2000s. But they are at least since college. It's at least it's a good at least 5 years old.
Yes. So they got that well-worn feel.
Yeah.
Are they clean?
Oh yeah, I clean them regularly. Right now, I think this one happens to be in the wash.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing that we now know that they're clean. We should have an auction for these because I think these are going to be hot commodities, and you only have the one pair.
Well, I can, I sell other ones as well. I have condoms in mint condition we're selling on this.
Yeah, and why were they not used? Okay.
I don't have a good reason for that.
Okay.
But they are close to expiration date, so I would recommend if you are going to buy them quickly.
Wait, are you going to tell me how old are these condoms? Okay, moving on to the next item.
2012.
Oh my God.
Actually.
Okay.
I think I bought them this year.
When you bought them cheap? Did you buy cheap condoms?
No, these are good. These are good quality ones, actually.
Did you buy them at a garage sale or something like that?
Let's check in with our audience to see what they're saying about all
Okay.
this. Looks like you are... What's your son's name? I'm Cam.
I'm Karen Lee.
Oh, you can't hear us?
Uh-oh, they can't hear anything. Turn your mic up.
Here.
Can you hear both of ours?
I think you need to talk into yours, Mother.
Can anybody hear me? Is anybody out there? Let me know if you can hear us, Eric and Mr. Pirate Brain.
Mr. Pirate Brain, can you hear us?
Mr. Pirate Brain schooled me on my music this morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Apparently I got some names of Barry White songs wrong.
Oh. Well,
Okay.
I think there's a little delay, so I think that's why we're having some trouble.
Oh, yeah, that
interacting
happened
with
the
them.
other day too. Yeah, it's much faster if you do it on.
I think the sound is up. I think that's what they're suggesting though, which is great.
the sound is back on. Thumbs up.
My son, her son, my name is Cam.
You sure?
All right. Yes, I'm sure. What do you
Okay.
mean? That's my given name.
So, what I might
What's
do?
your son's age? You know, this is getting very personal over here.
Well, what about your height? Would you like to know his height and weight?
I found out the other day. Okay, listen to this shit. Let's put this away. If you want to see more from our store,
Go to the store.
The Sex Talk with My Mom merch store.
Oh, and he's a musicologist.
Oh.
Mr. Pirate Brain.
Look at that. If you want to see more merch, I recommend going to the sextalkwithmymom.com,
Yeah.
checking out some of the merch. Quite funny.
Yeah, but meanwhile, let's talk about what happened to you the other day.
Yeah, I'll.
He's going to fill you in on a little checkup.
I'm not too proud of this. For the longest time, I thought that I was. Here's what I'll say. I went to get a physical the other day.
Yeah.
And the nurse asked me how tall and how much I weighed, how tall I was and how much I weighed. And I responded, I'm 5'10" and 150 pounds.
Okay.
And she wrote it down. She said, that's fine. And then it dawned on me that I don't know where that number 5'10" came from.
Okay. So
I
you always thought you were 5'10".
I think I vaguely remember just putting that on my driver's license when I was 16 and saying that was my height.
Yeah, because you were far from 5'10" when you were 16. You were a little short thing.
16. You're right. I think I guess it was my most recent driver's license.
Or maybe it was a fake driver's license.
It could have
been
my
a fake one.
Anyway, I asked her if she could measure me again just to see how tall I was. And so she put me up against the wall and she said, "Oh, you're 5'8". And I said, "What do you mean I'm 5'8"? I thought
You thought you were 5'10"?
Try that again." She did it. She measured me twice. The second time, I was also 5'8".
It didn't
I had
change.
no fucking clue
It didn't
that
change.
I was 5'8".
Well, you're 4 inches taller than me. No, wait, you're 6 inches taller than me.
Okay, that's great.
That's good.
I feel like I should be much taller than you. Anyway, to all the shorties out there, I guess I'm part of their club now. I had no idea.
Yeah, but you're. Oh, Mr. Pirate Brain wants to know if your doctor was hot. That's all that matters.
To be quite honest, she was very lovely, but I would not use the descriptor hot.
But Mr. Pirate Brain loves how close we are.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Pirate Brain.
Were you trying to pick somebody up? Were you trying to pick your doctor up?
Certainly not. All right.
I agree with you, Mr. Pirate Brain. That might be a good place that you never know who you can meet, but they may not be in good physical health condition.
That's correct.
If you're meeting them at a doctor's office.
All right, Mother, I think we should wrap it up and go on Facebook Live just to give that audience, because we said we'd do that.
So if you guys want to follow us, follow the Yellow Brick Road. Follow us over to Sexbook.
Sexbook? The fuck is Sexbook?
Follow us over to
Sex Talk
with My Mom on Facebook.
Thank you guys for tuning into this.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. And we're going to probably go on.
We'll be going live a lot. So just subscribe
yeah.
and turn on your notifications. You'll be able to see whenever we're chatting.
Yeah. And right now, we figured out one of the reasons we had a hard time getting on Facebook, on YouTube live on Sex Talk with My Mom's channel is because we need 10,000 subscribers on Sex Talk with My Mom's channel in order to go live. In which case, I will be putting this temporarily on my channel so that those people can watch there too.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
This is getting... King Skull. Can we see your butt? You want to see Cam's butt? Go for it. But I got to tell you something. You got boxers in case you... In lieu of butts, you can buy some boxers. All right, here we go. Let's exit and...
see you on Facebook Live.
Facebook Live it is. Facebook.
Sex Talk with My Mom, the Facebook page.
The Facebook page.
Bye.
Bye.